Good evening, everyone. How are you? And yes, you. It is me, Nina Motivates, the You Can coach, and I'm so excited to be here. Look, I just realized y'all seeing too much of my room right now. Let me move that over. Don't be looking in my mirror. Don't be looking in my mirror. Y'all know I'm silly. We are live on Facebook, Periscope, and this will also air to YouTube later. So, hi, live viewers, hi, replay viewers. Let me go in so I can tag this awesome author of the day. And I want everybody to share this out. It is now public so that you can make comments. Let us know you're here. Let us know you're here. And so now I am tagging this awesome author because she awesome, y'all. I'm so happy to have met her, and I love new authors and new people and just meeting awesome people. So thank you all for coming in. Let's see who's in here with us already. What up, brother? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so let me quickly introduce myself to you all, just in case this is your first time seeing and meeting me. My name is Nina Motivates. Again, I am the You Can coach. I believe in motivating the masses. I am the queen of motivation. I am your butter cookie heaven baker. Yes, all things butter cookie, the best butter cookies on this here side of heaven. I'm your publisher and author. And my first collaboration was You Can 33 Stories to Inspire and Uplift Everyday People. This is our second collaboration, The Essence of Her, an examination of Proverbs 31, which will be released December 17th. And so what we do is we come on and we introduce you to all of our authors, let you get a chance to meet them, greet them, support them, buy the book from them, and everything else. So I am going to read the bio of the author of this evening, and I want you all to go like her pages and everything else. See, support her and everything. She has an awesome and amazing story. My authors typically have really long bios, and I have to shorten them a little bit. So y'all got to get to know these people because they thebomb.com. All right, let me read her bio. Nan Riley, born and raised in Tucamo, oh shoot, see, I don't know my initials for my states. And I'm a homeschool teacher. Okay, we're gonna get that together. Is a longtime community activist. Her work with the community began in 2005. Come on, she been in the game, y'all. As an adult, she continues to serve in her community as a social worker. Shout out to social workers, providing resources for many vulnerable families and individuals. She is the first generation of her family to graduate with a bachelor's in social services. Nan is the second youngest among her 7 siblings. Her family came to the U.S. in 1986 from Cambodia. Always, what is wrong with my language tonight, y'all? As an immigrant and later a citizen. Her mom is a homemaker and her biological father passed while she was in her mother's womb. So she never got to meet her father. However, she was raised with her stepdad, who was a strong provider and a blessing. And guess what? My mom's a homemaker too, Nan, girl. We got stuff in common, okay? Her family was new to America, so having to learn about the new systems and culture, she grew up in a low-income family but thrived. Her family experiences led her to social work. And that's what I said. I learned so much about my authors during this time. And it always is so amazing, y'all. It's always so amazing. Okay. In addition, she is very active in the Cambodia community. Nan is the first in her family to receive the gospel. Hallelujah. She has been involved in church since 2015, doing multiple roles for worship team, secretary, Sunday school teacher, and more at Tamako Cambodian Evangelistic Church. Some call her a minister and some call her an evangelist. But she really is just a witness and an ambassador of Jesus Christ. I love her. She ran a women's group called the Women of Courage. She is happily married to Pastor Matthew Riley of Reconcile Ministry, who she labored with to run the ministry and has done multiple outreach works for the homeless as a helpmate to her husband and servant unto Christ. I done bit my tongue trying to say it. They are a blended family of 2 girls and 2 boys, which the youngest, Tyler, they have together. Among all that she does, on the side, Nan is a life coach and a YouTuber. So y'all make sure y'all look her up on YouTube, check her out, like her page, subscribe to her page, and watch her videos too, okay? Above all, her greatest accomplishment, according to her, will be spreading the gospel and winning souls. There is nothing better than that. I understand everything she is talking about, because when you are doing that, then you feel alive, you feel whole and complete. So, Nan, are you ready to come on the screen? I don't see a picture, so I was waiting till I saw you so I can put you back on the screen. But hopefully she comes. There she is. All right. If you don't know her, now you know her. Hi.
Hello, everyone.
I feel like I was butchering some words and stuff like that, so you're gonna have to come and help my sister out.
It's okay. I will help you.
Okay. Now I did an introduction of you, but I'm sure your introduction will be even the better. So, in your own words, can you tell the people who is Nan?
Okay. So, yes, I understand some of the name that we are reading is always difficult. So, I am from Tacoma, Washington, is how you pronounce that. And I was pretty much born and raised in Tacoma, Washington. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it is what it is. But, uh, and like she say, I pretty much I don't know. When she asked me about this question, I thought about this a couple of days, and really, if anything, I want to be known just as a witness to Jesus Christ, an ambassador of Jesus Christ, someone who just really loved the Lord and just want to spread the gospel. Coming from a background that my family, who from a Buddhist background, for me, I know what is the truth, and I know that is very important, especially in today's time. So I don't want to be so formal about like the title or anything of that nature. Really, I'm very proud to be a mother, a wife, and that's pretty much it. Like I do multiple things in life, and I've been involved in my community. Half of the bio literally I would took it from another website, which is from like a community leadership grassroots website, and I just took it from there because I was like, I guess that's what I am. Been involved in the community for like since 2015, from the time that I a little bit after I graduated, and just been involved in my community and doing what I can and whatever I can, because I just really have a heart to serve other, and like especially those who are in a vulnerable population, or those who are in a underrepresentative type of population. So I don't know if that's a good bio or not. I'm just making it quick.
It's a great bio because you're so, y'all. Can y'all see her humbleness? It's like this is our first time like talking outside of Messenger and stuff like that, and I couldn't wait to like talk to her. I don't even remember how we connected or if anybody introduced us or how we met, but you have been so just like laid back and nice, and your husband as well, because her husband is one of the men who did a male review. We have 3 men who did a male review in this book, and they will be in the appendix part. So her husband will be one. So you guys will get a chance to see a little bit of what he says as well. And she just has such a humble spirit, such a sweet spirit about her. And I think you all can tell as well. She's like, look, I'm just serving Jesus and helping less fortunate. That's all. That's it. And so, yes, that's an amazing bio, and we just thank you so much for that. So you all make sure that you follow her. All of her connections is down here at the bottom. She is on social media. She is on Facebook. I have her tagged. You can email her, check their website out, and everything else. So make sure you stay connected. Nan, so these are questions that, hey, I get to know as well for the first time. Is this your first time becoming an author?
Yes, it is. So this is my first time, and I'm very thankful for this opportunity. So I'm thankful that Nina, you put this together, and I got your book, the You Can book, and from Nicole. So it was a blessing, and I thought it was a really wonderful idea that as people in the same faith that we could come together and collaborate and do wonderful work for sharing and encouraging those in faith and those who are searching for truth, right?
Yes.
So, and we know that in, especially when we're talking about like marriage, we don't often have a manual, right? And like even with your even having a parent, it's like no one really teach you how to really be a wife, right? So I believe this is a wonderful opportunity for me to be involved, and I'm so thankful for this opportunity. But yes, I am a first time author.
So y'all say congratulations to her in the
Mhm.
comments. And since this is her first book, I know her entire community. If you are a part of their ministry, if you are a part of anything that, if you know her, if you her Facebook friend, you better support her. Pre-sales are going on right now. She is taking orders. Contact her and get a copy of this book from her so you can not only see what she said, but the other almost 20 people that's in the book. You want to make sure you get your copy, but especially get your copy to support Nan because she deserves it. She deserves it. And so you all are going to get the copy of the book from her. Come on and support her. Okay. So do you plan on writing anything else, writing any more?
I thought about it. Yes, yes, but really, honestly, this is a perfect opportunity for me to be involved, especially with the book, especially as we exploring part word 31, because I feel like this is my time. That's where I'm at right now. It's been 2 years of since I got married, so it's like kind of fresh. So I can still kind of give that advice, and we'll see how it look like. So I don't know. I think in the future, if I'm not busy running around doing what I'm doing, I will most likely will write more book. Hmm.
I definitely believe she will because she has some great things to say, and I know you all are going to enjoy it. But for now, each and every one of you go and support her, contact her, inbox her, email her, go to her website, and make sure you have your order in with her right now. So we know this is your first time writing, but you've done it. So now you are an author, and you can tell everybody, I'm an author. What is your chapter about? Don't give it all away. Just give them a little bit of a teaser so that they can be like, you know what? We definitely got to get this book because we need to read her chapter.
Okay, so I'm excited because it just how it is. Just writing anything is always difficult to like what do I put down, but it just I'm very proud of my chapter, and I put a lot. I think a lot of effort in terms of praying about it and letting God use me. So I guess it's a question. So how, my focus in my part of the chapter is the beginning and the end. I know it sounds weird, but the beginning and the end. So it start not from where with the king and the grandmother talking to the king, but start after when she start instructing him about what to look for in Proverb 31 woman or a wife. And so I start with the first two criteria. No, I start with the last two criteria. Then I move on to the first two criteria. Now there's a reason for me to reason why I did that. Because often when you're reading about any book, the Bible, you often get the main point from the beginning and from the end. Not saying that the middle is not important because we need that in order to like continue to move on forward. You need the instruction, but often you will find the main point or what the main purpose or summary of the author in the beginning and at the end. And so, with that being said, I broke it down where I took the last two instructions from the Part 31 and also the first two and broke it down because I believe that's probably the most essential part. Just like the Bible, we hear a beautiful love story, right? You see the beginning of God creating the whole world and then God redeeming the world when he come back. So the same, I believe that it can apply as well. And also a good strategy that I often use. So with that being said, the last part of Part 31 pretty much focused on she focusing on God or having a fear for God. I don't want to quote you wrong. Let me just look very quickly. Okay. Yep. That's what it is. So 30 say, favor is deceitful and beauty is in vain, but a woman who fear the Lord shall be praised. And that's where I start in the book. And the reason is because I believe that above all, the most beautiful thing is not just women, but actually anybody who serves God. That's what I look for my husband. And I pray if you are a lady in waiting that you will also look for a man of God that have genuine fear toward the Lord. Wait, did I summarize the book correctly? Just like the
You
book.
did, you did fine. You did fine, and you gave them enough. I don't want to. You don't want to give them all of what you wrote, but y'all
Mhm.
heard what she said.
Yes.
Summarizing that, we don't want to give them all of your chapter. We want them to be like, "Oh, we gotta get that book because she wrote some good stuff in there." So that, yes, you did right. You did fine. We always like to have fun on here, y'all. So we're gonna laugh, we're gonna talk, all that stuff. So you told them about what you wrote, but Proverbs 31 has so much in it.
Mhm.
Tell me your thoughts and your views, or what it is that you really take away from Proverbs 31.
Okay, like Nina and the previous author already kind of said, I kind of agree with everything they say. So do go back and watch those video. But honestly, it's not limited to just uh, a married woman or a wife in this case. Really, it's for anyone who's willing to be obedient to the Lord. Not anyone, but actually any. If you're a woman, any woman who's willing to be obedient to the Lord. Because when you read the characteristic of the Proverb 31, it's not something that's easily obtained. Like even from my experience, I think it's in the book. Um, it is actually quite hard. And what does it truly mean? Is that there's not all there's physical instruction, but there's also a spiritual aspect to it, and that's why I'm gonna tie it to again, kind of summarizing what I say, but really that's why it's very important that we have that wisdom from the Lord to be able to receive the word of God. And to me, this is instruction, just like all His word. But to me, it's a specific instruction to His daughter on what is a virtuous woman, right? And what does it mean to be a virtuous woman? You know, honestly, I could do a lot of stuff. I could do A, B, C, and D in life. And like I say, I've done a lot in the community, a lot in the I call it a lot in even just like as a hobbies and goals, and even helping in ministry. But I have to say, marriage will stress you out. It will stress you. Like it will and I understood why Jesus pretty much compare um when he's coming back, he is the bride the bridegroom, and the church is the bride, and he's gonna come back and receive them. And that's how it does look like in a marriage. It's not there's gonna be like, it's not always perfect, but when you're able to go through it and through your good and bad with the person, you really do see the fruit of it. And so for me is a instruction that the Lord gave for for his daughters, so that they have some sort of manual, because he know that there's many daughter out there that desire to be married, right, you desire to be married. So do take each piece of the words and um, eat it and be filled by it and meditate on it and grow in it, because I could definitely advise you that now that it's been 2 years of my marriage, that yeah, there's no manual to marriage. And if like my mom, she was very a homemaker, very functional, traditional, not functional, but like typical, like mom, stay home, cook and stuff like that. And because of our her background, she's very like, she don't really talk everything out. Like if you have a mom that you could talk to, that would be cool. But like I said, she's a older generation, a different generation. So as long as she's feeding us and providing for us, it's really we don't really get that, like that kind of like, I guess, Hollywood movie where the mom's like best friend. Like that's weird to me personally. Maybe because I'm from a different culture, but yeah, like mom is mom, dad is dad, that go to work. But yeah, so I don't have a manual, and I know that many daughters out there doesn't have a manual either, that will help them hey, what do I need to do to prepare myself for marriage? And per sure, my husband, if he were here, he would definitely say there is a certain aspect to a girl becoming a lady, or woman, that is needed to be in place so that she will be able to be a blessing to her husband and not a headache.
That was cute. That made you laugh. I was sitting over here wondering, like, why am I not seeing the comments? And then I had to go back on Facebook and double check. So for everyone who's had a comment, I'm gonna show your comments now. Hey boo, you know I have to. That's my fiance. Look. And then you got some congratulations. See. And I know you said your husband may not be there physically right now, but girl, he's supporting you. He right here. He right here. So I had to throw that in there. And hey, First Lady Kelly, love you dearly. And hey, sis, hey, Krista. So you have people coming in that's watching, that's attentive. But that last comment was hilarious. Okay. Look, she had to pause and laugh at herself. That was funny though. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to laugh on here. Um, so what I love to do, because for my audience, this is their first time really meeting you and getting to see you and hear all your wisdom and everything else that you have in you. So I like to give a moment where the author can be the author. You can tell the audience what you want. If God has put something on your heart, if you want to motivate, inspire, it doesn't have to be related to Proverbs 31 or anything. We're going to turn the screen over to you so that you can be you.
Okay, great. So what I want to say is, since I know it's not related. We don't have to talk about like Proverbs 31, but I do have a heart for my younger sister in the Lord Jesus Christ. Like the Bible say, older women teach younger women how to obey, no, honor her husband, and pretty much and take care of her household. And I do stand by that. And if you're desiring to be married, it's something that it like I say, if you can and study Proverbs 31 and let it just be in you, but not only study it, actually work and in those criteria, it really going to benefit you in your marriage instead of trying to do the trials and error, which will still happen, but like I said, it really helped. So I want to talk about a little bit about my background, which is actually in the book too, but um, I have been married twice. So I was married before when I was young, and I was 21, and we got divorced. I think we were only together like 2 years before the divorce happened, and so I kind of know like how that side of the story as well. And so I learned from it, like, what do I look for in a man? And yes, wait you have to wait for the right man to go in your life. And I don't even know about the dating thing, but if someone is for you, when the time come, when you know who you are in Jesus Christ, to be honest, it will work out. It will work out, but you have to be the one who's confident in first the Lord Jesus Christ. And if a man of God come along, he will. What does the Bible say? He who find a wife find himself a good thing.
Yes.
And so I would definitely say yes. You be that good thing. Don't trample your criteria or trample your worth in someone who's not gonna take care of it. Pretty much. And with that being said, like fast forward, like I learned a lot in this like 2 year or match. There's a saying though. There's literally a saying out there. It's like, if you can make it like after 3 years, you're pretty much good. I don't know if that's true or not, but I like to say that's kind of somewhat true, because I've known, unfortunately, people who didn't make it, like my first marriage. It didn't make it. Like, if you could, because like I would say like the first year is like kind of like the honeymoon. You kind of still getting to know each other. Maybe you're still half off of love. So like the first year is definitely like the honeymoon. The 2 year, you kind of starting to build that like expectation. So I would say anybody who going on 2 year, allow grace. Like that is the year you need to give each other grace, because that's when you start to like, wait a minute, oh, that's how you are, or this is your habit, or and so a lot of things start to become exposed. And then if you could just pass that 2 year and move on to the 3 year, hopefully you're able to, like, you know what, it's not personal. So if you're like married and you like struggling in that 2 year, know that it's not a personal attack. It's just that you guys are truly starting to merge your life together. So you just pass that 3 year. I don't know. I will find out later when I reach that 3 year. Then you're pretty much set. At least I was told that, like, if you could pass 3 year, you're pretty much good to go. But like I said, you gotta pray for your husband. I don't know if you are a wife right now, you gotta pray for your husband. If you have a husband that is in leadership, there is temptation everywhere. Like there's everywhere. Like you gotta pray for your husband and you gotta keep him covered because yeah, you believe it or not, it's weird. It's like, yeah, even if they're married, doesn't mean that they're off the market. That's a lie. So woman, big mistake. Always keep yourself keep yourself
Yeah.
upkept. You know what I talk about, but like always because a man is visual, but also it's just so that you could honor him in the way you treat yourself as well. So don't let yourself go too much, okay? Make sure you always still put yourself together for him. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm just getting
Okay. No, that was good. You still had some more? Wait a minute. Did I come in too soon?
no. Let me think. I think that's it. He, as a man, would say that. Yeah, that's important to him. He pretty much should say like when he see, especially he do some counseling. He do tell me like, uh, you could tell if the relationship is on like like unfortunately like kind of wavering or like, and it's like, well, maybe she just needs to spice herself up more, like because aside from the spiritual part, and a man, also in his part, he do need to learn self-control and all that. That's why I say marry a man of God that have evidence and have history of him being someone who served God, and you could actually to ask someone about his character. Actually, I would actually advise anybody to always have able to talk to someone else about his character. Because usually that person will actually could testify to his character, and those character come to play in your relationship, in your marriage, because that's how they're gonna handle stress. That's how they're gonna handle whatever changes in life happen, right?
Mm-hmm. I
Mhm.
have to share your husband's comment. I love it. He said, I ain't going nowhere and I am completely off the market, okay? And forever. I'm in your life, boo. I'm there. I ain't going nowhere. And ain't till they ain't got nothing on you. Nothing. All he see is you. That's all he see. And that's something that's needed. Like I love when Vernon tells me when no matter who's in the room, all he see is me. Like, yay. So
Amen.
my
That's
husband
beautiful.
the same thing to you, girl. He ain't think about none of them. They can't do nothing. So, and I
That's
love the fact that you said, yes, we do have to keep ourselves, keep it up. Keep it up. We have to have our, we can't just, oh, we married now, so let's wear the moo-moos and let's put,
Mhm.
do this and do that. We got to keep it. We got to do more, really.
Mhm.
Like right now, I was beating myself up earlier because I was like, "Oh Lord Jesus, my hair needs some help." But I was like, "Wait a minute, I have to wait because I'm like 2 weeks away from the date." So
Yeah.
wait then. So for
Congratulations.
us in that, it's like you got to stay on your toes. You got to stay on your p's and q's. And look, he
Mhm.
said, "Just show that all he need is you and Jesus. That's it."
No.
Oh, he
But
won you on Facebook.
yeah, but truly, like, yeah, my husband is probably my greatest supporter out there, and that's who you want to marry to. Is someone that will always have your back and will always give you grace, and will all pretty much like the Bible say, husband, love your wife as Christ loved the church. But it is a process, and that's why I said it's worth waiting for. If you're a lady in a waiting, like you want to wait for that right man to come in your life, so that when life just happened or tribulation just happened, you guys are able to go through it together. Yes, and then that's why, and I'm happy for you. I'm glad that you're I know that you were like waiting, and then I know that you were keeping yourself busy. You had a group going. Like that's actually the way to go. Cause I did the exact same thing when I was in the waiting. Like you gotta keep yourself busy, sisters out there. You gotta like, yeah, be involved in things, and truly the man will come, and you probably have your own time when you're gonna make a video about it and stuff like that. I'm pretty
Listen,
sure.
I'm gonna have you come and speak in the Lady in Waiting group because I just kind of revived it.
Mhm.
Although I'm coming out of the waiting period, it's like I am now on the other end where I can like really pour into them more. Like it's not just something where all it's never going to happen. No, it will happen, but where are you positioned? How are you? And so now I am really, I really just kicked it back off, like being really active in the group and things like that. And I said I'm going to do some lives and stuff in there because single women still need hope, still need faith, they still need examples, they still need to grow. And so I am becoming more active in the group actually now that is in it. So I'm gonna have you on as a guest speaker because you was over here, spitting that stuff, girl. So sometimes technology is just that. But we want you all to connect with Nan. I'm going to bring her back on the screen as soon as I see her come back in. You all can connect with her on her email address, on their website, and on all social media. She is on YouTube as well, so please connect with her. I know you all feel the same thing I feel, that sweet spirit, that humble spirit, that kind spirit. And so you all want to connect with her, and you, all of her audience, her entire audience, I need y'all to support her by buying the book from her. Buy the book from her because she deserves your support. She deserves your support. She's back. She's back. She's back. Sometimes we gotta switch. We gotta switch it out, so it's okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me
Okay.
now? There we
Yep.
go. We hear you. You're back. Sometimes technology it does what it wants to do, so it's okay. We're glad you came back. Before we end it though, before I give your contact information, I am going to do a few quick announcements. Everybody, y'all ready for the announcements? Y'all ready for the announcements? First announcement is connect with Nan and get your copy of The Essence of Her, an examination of Proverbs 31. You all want to get your copy of this awesome book. Why? Because you should have it on your shelf and you should have it in your hand and you should just read it. It is available now by any of the authors for $20, just $20. After December 17th, it goes up to 25. So get it while it's hot. Get it while it's hot. The next project we have coming out is 40 Days of Fuel. It's a devotional, y'all. This book will be released January 22nd. The first month of the year, you can say, you know what? I started 2021 strong with a book already released in January. So if you would like to be a co-author of this motivational devotion, please contact us, as authors are starting to come in, but there is still space available. The investment for this project is only $97. You get to pick a quote or scripture and expound upon it. You have up to 500 words that you get a chance to write, which is a lot of space, y'all. And then we even include journal entry space for you in there. Why? Because we want people to be able to reflect and write and things like that as well. And in any book that I have that I put out there, your contact information gets to get in the book. You get to put your contact information in there. And if it's 40 different authors, that means 39 other audiences that you get to be in contact with. How awesome is that? Expand your reach in 2021 by getting in 40 Days of Fuel and getting out there and already reaching 39 other audiences, y'all. Our next project, now y'all know I am the youth camp coach before I'm the youth camp coach because youth are my it factor. Yes, it is. Youth can. This year we had youth can. Next year we're having youth can. We are looking for youth ages 8 to 17. We have some youth. We are getting ready to start our 4-week writing session in the middle of December. And they're going to go through writing sessions. They're going to go through speaking sessions. They're going to get interviewed. They are going to come out of this thing entrepreneurs, authors, and speakers. They get to do an interview just like this with myself, and I'm excited because we're going to rock this thing out, and we're going to take youth and make sure that they are entrepreneurs, speakers, and authors, and they will get a certificate from the UCAN University. So make sure you connect your youth with me at ninamotivates.info. Connect these youth, y'all, because we're going to get ready to start these classes. They're going to be awesome. It's gonna be fun. It's not gonna be like e-learning because I know they like, oh, I'm sick of the computer. But it's gonna be fun times and things like that. And so we definitely encourage each and every one of you to connect with us, okay? And so I'm bringing you back on, sis. I'm bringing you back on. There she go. There she go. There she go. Yes, I was gonna say y'all might as well come on and be in 40 Days of
Um,
Fuel. Why not?
yeah, that'd
We'd
be
love to
exciting.
have you. So I will email you that information. And it's like, why not go into to 2021 like I got another book under my hand? It's so easy. And it's, you get to just pick your scripture or your quote. And see, I'm a quote maker. What is a quote maker? I come up with my own quotes. And so
That's
one of
good.
the things that I love to say is my difference makes a difference. And so I'll tell somebody your difference makes a difference. And because I have a physical difference, literally.
Mhm.
And so I'm excited to just, motivate people through quotes and different things like that. And I'm excited to have other people come on and do the same thing. So if anybody's interested in any of that, please contact me. But we want to make sure people have your contact information because they're gonna want to buy the book from you. They're gonna want you to speak to the young ladies. Y'all, didn't you hear her say that she is really involved with the younger ladies with teaching them how to wait and things like that? She pointed to it. Contact her. Contact her and ask her to speak to your young ladies. Because I'm definitely going to have her to speak to the ladies in waiting. And she just poured out here. And so we want to make sure that you all give her an opportunity to pour into your community as well. Do you have any final words or anything you want to say?
Yes, thank you so much, Nina, for allowing me to be on in this space and for this beautiful collaborative work, and also just for the grace that you have given, and for the viewer out there, please give me the grace. Definitely, it's definitely my first time, so I'm so thankful to be on here, and just I just pray that everyone just be blessed in this season, and I know it's hard times. Please be graceful for toward one another, whether you married or not, single or you have family members. Because the truth is, we all of us are under some sort of stress because of the whole COVID-19. So just remember to give each other grace during this time, and above all, just first I'll put Jesus first. And if you don't know Jesus, know Him for yourself. Have an intimate relationship with Him. And but yes, give each other grace during this time. I don't know why I want to say this. I just want to say that because everyone is all under that stress of from the COVID-19. Okay, enjoy your holidays and have a wonderful family time. Eat that turkey. Okay.
Turkey, ham, dressing. Okay, see, I'm getting hungry, girl. Thank you so much. I again am blessed to have met you, and I'm sure that we are. This is just a project that we're in together, but we would definitely stay connected because I love your spirit. I just absolutely love your spirit. And like she said, if you don't know Jesus, get to know Jesus. He is available for you, so you can connect with her. Again, this is her information scrolling across the bottom. So make sure you connect with her, screenshot it, copy it, anything you need to do it. And then thank you so very much. I appreciate you, and I'm grateful to have met you. Until next time, you all, I'll be back here tomorrow night, I think at 7 again. We'll see. I think 7 or 7:30. I'll be back here with another author interview. So we look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Before we go, we got another comment. May God continue to bless you to be amazing. Oh, thank you. I thought you were saying something else to your wife. I got all excited. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting your wife and for supporting me. And that's what y'all need, ladies. Y'all see how her husband up in here supporting her. Okay, so thank you all for watching. Whether you're watching this live or via the replay, we love you all. And until next time, bye for now.
Yep. Bye bye.